As you quite rightly say, Peace have so much pick potential. If Pentanet disrespect the lack of vision or go face checking, they're just gone.
Yeah, so what's the thing that I'm going to be keeping my eyes on this game is how the supports particularly play around this mid jungle, right? We already mentioned that this mid jungle pairing.
About how strong that LeBlanc and Lee Sin can be in tandem together. Lisa roaming top, not on any vision at all. Winter has no idea. Starting to run low on that mana. A wave crashing, not the biggest one. Would love to try and trim this one before the gank comes across, because now 3 members are there. An instant flash away to TP, the charm, the damage from the hammer. To the skies they go, and first blood they find. A turret shot is enough, as Yuri answers back to make it a 1-for-1.
Yeah, but look at the
from that ultimate, but he's got beats this time, and it's the run back towards top.
Yeah, they're heading back towards this top side. I wonder if Winter is going to be able to get level 6 off this wave. We can't see his experience as they're going for it, Skimmy.
They're going to look to try and punish this one. This time he has no flash. Out goes the stun. The thunder comes down. The juggling of aggro. It's just too tanky. The shielding, the mitigation, and the walk away kill. In the spot lane, keep this Lucian relevant. You hate to see a Lucian fall behind early, unable to trade, and feel relegated to just hitting his ultimate button to act as a subsidiary to the shock blast. The fight goes out top side as we pan away, because there's a bit of a crime. It's a shutdown as Balkan answers back.
Yeah, Balkan read him so well. He knew Tien was going to around this mid lane. Dragon is spawning in 10 seconds, so I'm interested to see whether Winterer will sacrifice his lane to run down his friend as Tien.
Yes, looking for that fight. As you say, the Dragon is there, and the team need to fight now, need to find those resets. The charm does not connect with the Spirit Rush. Had to be committed there by RP. It was hunting for that kill. They could not find it. Balkan entertains the idea of going back in once again. As Lisa's being left to his lonesome, gets caught by the Xenoflare. The Soliflare goes on down. Lisa's in trouble. Forced to flash away to lose vision for a second. The Drake is going to get reset. In goes Winterer with the unstoppable force. And absolutely rips apart the jungler off the side of Peace. Rogue flashing forward, bringing back the feathers. As Pentanet explode into life. Yes, Tien gets one. He's taken down a Leona. And Yuri, can he find a way to dart around with this one? Not before Chen flashes across and commits to crime of me, dying for his sins. But a great charm and an even better disengage.
Skimmy, where do we really hard for them to actually pick someone off before the fight starts?
Need to find some way to get Chad into this one, because he is sorely lagging behind. He needs a miracle at this stage of the game, but they can't find it because Appy's being caught in a side lane. He hits the charm, but it gets kicked and buffered to make sure that he cannot run away. And without a flashing with, what, 10 seconds before he could Spirit Rush away, it's a great pick in a side lane. Mana, a TP's enough to deter them. A Soliflare onto 2, as the Gale Force might have been enough to try and get Chan out of harm's way. Balkan's looking to just solo kill him, as now they run down the stragglers from the side of Peace. Tien has no mana, he's got a blast cone, but he's got a Malphite right on his head, chucking pebbles and throwing stones. Sticks and stones certainly will break his bones.
Oh, just filthy team fighting. Just survivability versus the Leona and versus the Malphite, but we can already see here in terms of vision, PGG do have the inside track, so Beats are just going to have to Chad walk in here, essentially, if they do want to contest Skimmy.
Looking for it. Appy playing a game of chicken. Will you go in on this trade as he tries to clear out vision? Control wall protected. It's going to start regenning. Vision does belong to them. Charm goes out. Does not land. Mid lane control becoming absolutely paramount, but look at Yuri finding an angle across those Raptors.
Just throwing out a little poke as the Appy's going in, lands the charm.
Yeah, Severcool has to come out quite early into this one. Beats in a lot of trouble, forced to flash away. Yuri! Oh, so close to the dredge line. As a bit of a blunder on either end of the stick comes across. The Dragon now has spawned. Another charm goes across. Yuri still teasing at the idea of committing, but you can feel the tension here.
It's absolutely palpable, Skimmy, as Lisa is probably going to try to go for a steal here. Winterer is in this bush with the control ward and the ultimate. Dragon's getting low. Ultimate's
flying, no ultimate's landing. Pentanet secured the third Dragon of this game, just disengaged. It's been a huge blunder. The Herald's going to come across because Balkan wants the ward hop. The Stormbringer across the wall as they engage onto Rogue. That's not the target you want. A shock blast, you can see what it's doing, but they need more! Look at Winterer! He is the difference maker, and he's stamped himself into this game as you will not take me down.
And Skimmy, the only saving grace here for the side of Peace is that Baron isn't up, otherwise you'd almost certainly have to imagine that
PGs aren't there. They have to farm, they have to find those second items. They are sorely lagging behind. It's really only Tien at this stage, but he's finding it very rough to try and contend with this Malphite. They're going to poke their head into this one. The Baron has been held, but there was no real threat of a steal. Balkan secures it with the smite. The fight is going to break out as the depth charge goes across and knocks up 2. but it's beats against the world as the rest of his team are still, we aren't backing you up. That's not the player we're after. And Nado might just run away with it.
Yeah, I mean, Skimmy, Peace are on the wrong side of the map here. They are going to run towards this bot lane, but PGG don't look like they want to give up the chase whatsoever. Malphite is walking around behind them. He's going to have the ultimate up very, very soon, so I think this is very scary for Peace.
It certainly is, and Pentanet are toying with them at this stage. They're going to go in. In goes Yuri looking for it. Going to get stunned. Stormbring on his head to stall in and back and all over the shows. He does eventually fall on down. To the skies goes Tien, and to the ground does he fall as Rogue goes invulnerable, comes out, smacks you with the cooldowns. But Appy, he's a bit of a vampire. He is life leeching and finding a double kill here. If he can get a triple, this would be huge.
Yeah, I mean, look at Appy. He doesn't have the final charge of the Spirit Rush, but he is going to take down Winterer, and that is honestly just exceptional team fighting. From the side of Peace, I thought for sure Malphite and Lee Sin hitting it while the Xayah and LeBlanc are off doing zoning damage as Beats is already on about 40% HP. If you're Peace, you have to go in now. This Baron's just going to get burnt down otherwise.
Do or die for them. The Baron is secured. It's too little, too late. Peace was certainly held at bay. Tien, the Solifled, instant unstoppable falls, but this time it's duped. And there's the shutdown that Chen is so desperately needed just so he can play the game. The hook goes out, but it does not connect, but they find Rogue anyway. They found two, and they've only lost one. How many more can they find in this upset, in this story, in this first game of the series? The Shock Blast! Oh, so close. So close to taking down a very fragile Xayah. But now Tien is up against it all. Appy trying to cycle through the cooldowns as Balkan jumps in. He's got the GA, they've got the moves, and they've got the ace.
To this game, and Skimmy, I think PGG are going to take game one.
It's looking to be that way. The respawns, the TPs, the Vision, and the minions. They're on towards the Nexus to stamp this one down. Game one belongs to Pentanet. Peace will do whatever they can, but for them, a game that did not go their way, and their sights set on game number 2.